That at bat in the eighth before your home run by Nimmo, just what stood out to you about what he was able to do to get on base?
He gave me an opportunity to see every pitch, literally. And with the way he was following the pitches off, I knew kind of what the pitch was doing. And literally that's what I told him when I scored. It's like, you set that up. So that was a very professional at bat. He did a fantastic job all day, just giving us information of what the ball is doing. So hats off to him.
What were you able to pick up that led to that home run?
What kind of had an idea what the fastball was doing and how he was missing a little under, and then what he changeup was doing as well. And he started me over the changeup. I was able to recognize it and shut it down, and then just get a good pitch and drive it. I wasn't trying to home run. I was just trying to pass the baton, and he went out.
Just the fact that this team has the resiliency. If they get 4, you guys come back with 4. You're right back in it, and you're able to get the win in the end.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. When you get an opportunity where you get down, to pick each other up and pass the baton. Not try to do too much. Is try to win every inning. But yeah, the offense did a good job today, but the pitching staff did a fantastic job. Clay Holmes did really, really good. He had that tough inning right there where they scored a couple of runs, but then you have Garrett, you have Carrillo, you have Diaz, you have Brazoban, you have Lovelady coming in and just doing a fantastic job. Overall, really good game. The guys contributed, and even Jankowski. I know we didn't score in that after he bunted, but coming in and bunting, it just gives a boost in the dugout of just continue to play for each other.
What has Mauricio shown you the past couple of weeks?
That the more he plays, the more comfortable he gets, and he likes competing. He's a competitor. And he enjoys the game. When he's not feeling well, he goes out there and compete. When he's feeling good, he's still competing. He's having fun. So for a young player, the way he plays, it's really good.
Francisco, you said the other night that you're happy to have a couple of people joining you at the All-Star team, at the All-Star game. How surprised are you that Soto's not among them?
I hope he ends up making it. I hope he gets the recognition that he deserves. He has one of the best June, and he has one of the best numbers in the league, and he's one of the best players in the league for a reason. He's an all-star, and he should be there. He belongs in the all-star game. Hopefully he can go out there. Hopefully he makes it. Hopefully there's opportunity for him to be in it, so the 4 of us can go there and get booed.
You've had a few slow starts yourself, kind of like he did, and missed out on the All-Star game, possibly as a result.
If I had a slow slide like him, I'll take that any year. I mean, he with a 900 OPS and 20 home runs and 50-some RBIs, I think, or 40-some RBIs, just I'll take it. To his standard, I think he didn't get to the start that he wanted. With that being said, he's still elite, and he was still putting up elite numbers throughout the month of April and May. I'm just happy and amazed with how he has gone about it, with how he went about it at the beginning. He's never been somebody else. He's always been the same person. So for a young player like him, he's very mature. And if his struggles are 900 OPS, I'll take that.
What do you think that's like for opposing pitcher in the 8th inning when you have Nimmo coming up, then you have you who's an all-star, you have Soto who probably should be an all-star, you have Pete who's an all. I mean, what do you think that's like for a pitcher?
I mean, I'm sure it's very challenging. I don't know from the pitcher's standpoint, but when we are at our best, we make pitchers execute, and if they don't execute, we execute. So I'm sure that could be very challenging. And talking to the pitching staff here, they have told me that the best hitters take when they need to take, and they swing when they need to swing. And what we did today was really good. Hopefully we can learn from it and come back tomorrow and get it done.
Swinging in that last at bat, what do you look for in that spot?
I'm just trying to move the guy over, try to put the ball to the left side of the field and try to bring put Lindor in a scoring position and a better place for Pete.
We've asked them a lot about what it's like batting behind or in front of you. What's it like batting behind Francisco and in front of Pete?
I think it's great. We have a great lineup. Those guys are grinding day in, day out their at bats and putting myself in a good spot. When you have a guy like Lindor that they can be in the bases and be running around and be in a scoring position, and then you have the cover from Pete that has the power and everything. So I think it's really cool.
How much confidence you guys have that when you're down 3-4 runs in a game, you're still very much in it?
We believe in the lineup we have, so there's no panic or anything. We just roll in with what we have and we compete out there. It's not going to be easy wins. We got to get it. So we got to go out there and win it.
What kind of confidence does that give this team, knowing that when that happens, they score 4, separation, you guys score 4, you're right back in it?
It's always great. It's always great for our team, our pitching staff, that they can believe in the offense, and it's just taking some pressure off them because they've been doing a really good job day in, day out since day one, and now that they see that the offense start coming through, it's just great for them.
Especially after the June, you had a lot of people were surprised that you didn't make the All-Star team. Were you surprised?
I mean, it's part of baseball. It's part of it, so it's gonna happen. There's a lot of players out there that have great numbers that deserve to be there, but it's a roster that they got to fill, and it's only 25 guys. They can't all take all the guys into it, so it just happens.
Would you have liked to make it?
Huh?
Would you have liked to make the All-Star team?
What do you think?
I don't know. Some people want to take vacation.
I mean, I think it's a lot of money on the table if I make it.
You still holding out hope that maybe something happens and you get in there?
We will see. We will see what it's going to be like.
Do you think you should have made it?
I mean, everybody thinks they should made it. I mean, every player on this league, they should made it. And they're an all-star. Even you make it to the big leagues, I feel like every player that makes it to the big leagues is an all-star. So it's just part of it. It's going to happen. For me, it's I would have loved to be there, but it's just one of those years.
If someone drops from injury or whatever, you would want to go if they asked you?
We will see where we are and what's going to be the situation, and then we look at it.
Huascar, what were you able to get back to tonight to be so effective?
¿Qué tú pudiste hacer hoy para tener éxito hoy?
Salí a atacar, vení con el plan que se habla allá en el bullpen y salí a atacar los bateadores con el plan que tenemos.
Yeah, just come out with the plan that we had planned in the bullpen, and then just to go out there and attack the hitters.
How different or similar, I guess, is that plan when you're up by 1 run going into the bottom of the 10th versus if there would have been a few more across?
¿Qué diferente o igual ese plan cuando estamos ganando por una carrera o si estamos ganando por muchas carreras ahí?
El plan no debería cambiar. A veces uno cambia, pero es el mismo plan. El plan es atacar los bateadores con lo que tú tengas y con los reportes que hay.
No, it's the same plan. So you have to go out there, you attack the hitters, and you go out there with the same plan. Yeah, it should never change. Sometimes it does, and it shouldn't. But yeah, you kind of go out there with the same plan.
You're able to get that first out without the runner advancing. Just how important is that, and how much you're able to maybe not relax, but feel better about the situation?
Tú puedes sacar el primer bateador sin el corredor de segunda para moverse para tercera. Qué bien se siente eso y qué cómodo uno siente y qué tipo de confianza te da eso ahí.
Claro, sacar ese bateador, eso fue el plan que Rosado y yo hablamos en el bullpen, atacar el primer bateador, asegurarnos de comernos el primero, ya de que tú te comes ese primer bateador ya tuvo como más aliviado, que son 2 outs más y estar en segunda todavía el corredor, la carrera del empate.
Yeah, that was the key. That's something that me and Rosado spoke about. Get that first batter out. You kind of go out there. You attack that hitter, and once you get him out, then it gets a little bit easier. You only need 2 more outs, and you also stop that run, that tying run right there from advancing. So at that point, it's just a question of execution.
How do you manage to maintain your confidence and conviction when there are moments when you are struggling?
¿Cómo tú mantienes la confianza tuya hasta en los días que tú no tienes el mismo nivel de éxito?
Uno sabe por lo que está aquí, uno tiene que confiar en lo que uno tiene, en su picheo, uno en su talento, y eso es lo que te da confianza. Tú tienes un día malo, pero tú sabes quién tú eres y lo que tú puedes hacer, y eso es lo que lleva a uno como a salir del bauche cuando está metido en una racha mala.
Yeah, we all know what we're capable of doing as players. We know what types of pitches we have. We know the type of talent that we have, and that's what keeps our confidence as players at a high level. So even if you do reach, let's say, like a low point, you can always bounce back because you know the type of player that you are. You know the type of talent that you have.
What's it feeling like in the bullpen when you guys come back from a 4-run deficit to tie it?
¿Cuáles son los sentimientos en el bullpen cuando nosotros podemos empatar el juego y después irnos encima ahí?
Eso cambia porque tú sabes que uno es ganador, y cuando los muchachos hacen el esfuerzo que se van arriba, el plan de uno es vamos a dejarlo ahí. No, creo que esa es la mentira que se pone cada relevo ahí en el bullpen. Vamos a dejarlo ahí, vamos a buscar la victoria.
You know, it's big because we're winners. We're winners, and when the hitters make that effort to tie the game and then take the lead, in our minds is all right. Let's keep it there. Let's go out there and do our job and win the game.